In this video, I'm going to tie for you the Grannom caddis larvae. This larvae tend to live in moderately flowing runs, and they tend to live on top of rocks. And what you will see in the river is that you have a caddis in a case with a chimney shape, and you will see that it's got a very symmetrical sides, 4 symmetrical sides, and then a little black head and legs sticking out. And quite often you will see a bit of the abdomen of the larvae sticking out, and that abdomen is quite often bright green to even chartreuse sometimes. So that's why I have the 2 color beads in there. This tungsten bead here imitates the chartreuse colored abdomen. To tie this fly, I'm going to use a Tiemco size 14 2312 hook or equivalent. I'm going to put on first a tungsten bead and gunmetal size 3/32, and then I'm also going to put on a tungsten in chartreuse color 7/64 in size. To tie in the legs, I'm going to use size 6/0 black thread. For the legs, I'm going to use some stonefly dubbing in black. Something that's quite fibery, so when you tease it out with a dubbing brush, you form nice legs with it. Just behind the bead, forcing the bead right to the front of the hook next to the eye, and then hook finish. Next, I will then move the chartreuse tungsten bead to the front, and to secure it in place, what I'll do even is I will use my pliers and gently push to the front, like that. Maybe what I should do also is, just before I do that, is just use my dubbing brush and pull some of the black dubbing out to form the legs. Like that. And then I can move the bead back. For the abdomen, I'm going to use 6/0 brown dubbing. Start at the front. I'm going to work my way to the back. I'm going to go all the way to roughly where the barb would have been, and then come back, and then come back to the front. Cut the tag off. To form the chimney case of a Grannom caddis, I'm going to use copper brown in medium. I'm going to tie it in at the front and then work my way back. All the way to the back. Bring it to the front, and then I will try to form a little bit of a taper. Work my way to the back again. What I would like to do also is with this fly, to have an underbody of some dark brown dubbing. In this case, it's sort of a, by hairlines, trilobial brown color. Any other brown will work fine, but what I'm looking for is something that's sort of quite strong fibers. Well, you're very fibery, and then also a bit of a shine. And when you wrap the copper wire around, some of this fibers will stick through, giving it a real buggy look. And then I will wrap this around just loosely. A little bit more. And if the fibers stick out, that's okay. I'm going to give it a haircut afterwards just to keep the fibers under control. If you have some fibers sticking out, that's completely okay. That should be okay. Alright, now before I wrap the copper wire around, I'm just going to give it a quick haircut, and these fibers will then stick through the wraps of the copper dubbing. that. Now for the case, I'm going to take the copper wire and wrap it around and try to get the wraps as close as possible to one another. If they're not right next to one another, that's okay. It just allows more of that fibers to stick out. Pull this to the front like that. Tie the copper wire in. It's gonna break it off. Push it down, tag in there, and then we'll finish. And then finish the fiber with a bit of head cement. And when I'm done with that, just give the fiber an inspection to see if you need to give it a bit more of a haircut. And a few fibers down here. And there you are, the Grannom caddis. A great little imitation of the larvae when they're in their cases.